this is exactly what happened, yeah. Let me just say this to you guys. I know why I'm here. Do you get it? I'm going to tell you guys straight. He's gone on his snap, and guess what he's done? Instead of paying me, he said, "Wow, check on your friend's mental health." I was thinking,
yeah, I saw that.
You know he called you mad. Like,
yes.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I
He
know.
called him like people that can't read between the lines. He called him mad.
Yeah. How do you feel about like everyone that was like making out to be this crazy person?
People were concerned.
People were saying like you've been
they weren't
smoking
concerned.
too much.
They weren't
like,
concerned. They just wanted to make a joke. They weren't concerned. I'm sorry, if you were concerned about someone's mental health, you wouldn't make a joke out of it because it's not a joke. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
that's not what concern means. They just wanted it was a trend. Like, making fun of me became a trend, which I needed that to happen because I needed attention, because I needed to expose him, because he wasn't trying to pay. It all adds up, doesn't it? Like,
I won't lie to you, I did take the piss as well.
I even look at Jed, I'm like Moses went on live, started lying, bold-faced lying. Jed was standing in the back like an army general.
Nah, that killed me when you said that. That killed me when you said that.
Hey, no, don't even get me mad.
No, you threw the mic. You threw the mic.
No,
I can't lie.
Okay, part two.
Okay, guys, welcome back to part 2 of sitting down with AY MILLI. Oh, sorry, AGBOR. AGBOR. My bad. But yeah, we're about to get into like the real nitty gritty about your story as like with your journey as trying to become an influencer. So I feel like we'll just pick up from where we left off.
Nah, cool. So I was questioned. There was a thing where, so we already established that all the big UK creators, they all had their own platforms built up before they came together, and that's where it blew. But when people want to grow from the bottom to the top, because they're trying to grow and start stepping on people, and some of the people they step on is the people that they're trying to come out with. So do you feel like that happened to you, or you did it to someone, or?
That never happened to me, because one thing about me is I am too like vigilant, like way too vigilant. So you can't really
trick me.
Because like with the whole social media grind, I knew what I was doing every step of the way. Like as simple as, okay, let me just answer your question before I start waffling. No one stepped on me, and I never stepped on anyone. Do you know what I mean? I didn't use people to grow, because I feel like when you do that, you're not really gonna make money, because you're gonna owe someone, and when you owe someone, that's money coming out of your pocket. Do you get it?
But did you see it happen?
Kind of, because okay, something like this, yeah. That one thing I don't dislike. One thing I really dislike here on like social media is when people decide to now become friends with people after they've started to get a bit more limelight. Like, I see a couple of people online that all of a sudden are rubbing shoulders with people because their thing is starting to fly more and more, which is now making that, okay, put it this way. Say this person A, this person B, right? Person B's platform is high before, and person A is still low. Person A starts growing. Person B now brings person A into their platform and makes them grow. Now, subsequently, both of them are growing, but person B was never growing without person A. But person A was already growing. Just because person B was bigger first, it looks like they're putting person A on, but that's not the case. Do you get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Why does this feel like a real life scenario?
This is absolute real life scenario.
Jesus, shade.
Bro, I didn't even want to shade. I'm gonna say this is about MOSESLDN. I'm
Okay,
not
let's
like
get
I
to it,
said, no one is gonna come and hurt me. No one is. I'm gonna say his name, MOSESLDN.
Oh, in the camera.
For a show, and essentially he came online and he basically said, "This is exactly what happened, yeah." Let me just say this to you guys. I know why I'm here. Do you get that? I'm going to tell you guys straight. He said, we created the show Day in Diaries together. Now, no matter what you are told about this show by anyone else, we all sat there, we all booked an apartment together. We split the apartment fees together. We sat there and came up with the idea together. It is a rip-off of that stupid Foot Asylum show, because we saw that Death Doll girl, and guess how that even came into our heads? Death Doll went to my secondary school. I know her personally.
Oh, is it?
So you can see who's really the core of this idea, right? Yeah. Now, how it ended up on his channel, really think about it. I had 3K subs. NK had no YouTube. Moses had 100k subs. Whose channel do you think would have been the economical decision to make for the best outcome for the group?
100.
Yeah.
The maths is.
So then, when the money comes out, how can only one man be chopping the bread?
How much bread are you missing?
Bro, that thing was making bags per episode. And I did about 8 episodes.
So
I'm old bands. I'm old real bands. And it's a thing where when I decided to make this thing an online thing, I'm gonna say there's 3 type of people here. There's the people who say, fair enough, you're owed bread. You can come online and complain because it's not a thing where I'm just coming to get followers because a guy who's famous owes me money. You blocked me on Snap, you blocked me on everything because you don't want to pay the money. And you feel like me asking for it is a form of disrespect. But like with what I've said to you guys, am I not entitled money?
Yeah, I can't
And
lie.
on top of that, it reached a stage where I put my foot down. Like I said, no one's walking over me. I told him straight, if you are not going to pay me, I'm not doing the show anymore. If you want to take it and run, fairs. Like, I get the situation. It's on your channel. You want to be a little scumbag, do that. But because I am carrying the show on my shoulders, I am the only genuine, funny, and charming person on the show, you will promise to pay me because you need me on the show. Now, it's a thing where when the money is accumulated, YouTube money accumulates. Like, if you leave the video online, it's just going to keep making money because people are going to watch it, adverts, whatever. It's accumulated, it's time to pay. All of a sudden, you're not ready to pay. And what I don't really get about that is, if I look at that as, that's like stupidity on my man's behalf because God knows, I believe we could have pitched that show to MTV. No one ever thinks that big. No one, this is why I have to tell all the influencer niggas, whatever, delete that whole fake name rubbish because MTV are not going to give you a £1 million deal as a fake name. No. MTV are not giving A Milli £1 million to make a show because guess what? The people who are not hoodlums don't want to hear the name A Milli. They don't find that cool. Do you guys get what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like when you see Jersey Shore, Geordie Shore, all these, they've been pitched by someone that's gone there and pitched it to the. No one actually thinks like this because they're just at that point. You're not trying to take it big. You're just happy with the validation of likes and people's attention.
That's actually a good
I
point,
don't live like that. Do you get it? Like,
yeah.
So when I asked, consider we're boys, we are boys. I asked you for money and money you said you would pay. Like this is, okay, before in the apartment, we split it, whatever, cool. When it was time to split it, you dodge. This time I've said, going forward, I've established this because you think I knew he wasn't going to pay. I knew he wasn't going to pay. As soon as he blocked me, I said, okay, I'm going to give you a few months to really cool down and actually think about what you're doing. Then I asked you again, you don't want to pay. Yeah, you're finished. You're finished. Why? Because what I did is, I just told the world you owe me money. You're the one posting a Rolex online. You're embarrassing yourself. Do you get me? Like, I'm so sorry, but bro, let's be real. You wouldn't owe me money and you're not out here trying to look like the richest guy. So why is it a man who earns money online because he looks rich online can't pay money to someone he owes? Like, it doesn't add up. That I don't get it. Like,
what was your, what outcome did you want when you were exposing him online? Like, did you think this would get you the money back, or did you just want to embarrass him?
I knew I was not paying.
So what was the reason?
At that point, yeah, it's pettiness, isn't it? Like, it's actually pettiness because
Fair enough.
but it's everyone who says, "Oh, you're coming on the net," you don't understand the efforts I've tried to resolve privately with this guy. But if he really wanted to pay, as soon as I posted one thing, he could have paid.
True.
As soon as I post one thing, it began from time. Let me tell you guys. Let me run you guys.
So how long has this been going on for?
Yeah, timeline.
I need a timeline.
I don't know when you guys are gonna drop this, so the viewers might be a bit confused. So let me just explain to you guys here. Since October 2022, I asked him for the money in April. Now he blocked me on Snapchat, but cause he is trying to keep up an image, he still followed me on Instagram. So I'm just thinking, cool. I was working a lot in the summer. I worked 40 hours a week. Do you get it? So I didn't even care. When I came back to uni, I was like, I'm still owed money. Like, I know he's not gonna pay, but let me just see. You never know. God
No
might
harm in
change.
asking.
Yeah, no harm in. You've agreed to pay me. Like, I'm not even borrowing. No, it's entitlements of cash. So it reached a stage where I called him. Oh, like I just want my money. I don't want a conversation. I just want my money. You're hanging up the phone. Cool. I said, okay, I'm deleting Snap anyway. I'm gonna make a ruckus on Snap before I delete it. My Snap, I used to get a solid 7K views, which is not that much, but that's 7,000 people. Which, if you say something juicy, they're gonna reshare it, which just spreads. So I started just talking bare shit. Can't lie. Then I must have put something up that, oh, I need an apology from Moses now. I didn't need an apology, but I just know people ask him. Yeah, like everything I did, it was just so people will go and ask him what's going on. I want you to lie, because when you lie, I will corner you and I'll tell the truth. Which means you either pay, or you keep lying and keep lying and keep lying and keep lying, and then all you're doing is getting caught out. Because one thing about social media is people act dumb when they rate you, until one person makes them really see what one, then they don't rate you anymore. It's that simple. So now all that's happened really and truly is I went on Snap, did all of that. He's gone on his Snap, and guess what he's done? Instead of paying me, he said, "Wow, check on your friend's mental health." I was thinking,
yeah, I saw that.
No.
You know he called you mad. Like,
yes.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I
He
wanna-
called him like people that can't read between the lines. He called him mad.
No, I even want to quickly like touch on that even more. Like the way you've broken it down, it seems like quite a calculated thing that you're trying to do.
I am way too clever.
So
trust me.
how do you feel about like everyone that was like making you out to be this crazy
people were
person?
concerned.
People were saying like you've been
They weren't
smoking
concerned.
too
They
much.
weren't
Like,
concerned. They just wanted to make a joke. They weren't concerned. I'm sorry, if you were concerned about someone's mental health, you wouldn't make a joke out of it, because it's not a joke. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
That's
I'm
not
with
what
you.
concern means. They just wanted it was a trend. Like, making fun of me became a trend, which I needed that to happen because I needed attention, because I needed to expose him, because he wasn't trying to pay. It all adds up, doesn't it? Like,
I won't lie to you, I did take the piss as well.
do me a favor.
I won't lie to you. No, fair enough. Like now knows all you
That was all part of the plan, innit?
I won't lie
You
to
know
you.
what,
When you said
yeah.
you're picking cotton, I've got to you still.
Like,
Why did he
you
say
know
that?
what, everyone thinks that's not. It's not. You watch too many slavery movies, bro. It's a fucking plant. You sell it in the market, bro. You're just taking. It's like taking an apple off a tree, bro, and you just put it in a basket and you go and sell it. It's just bartering, bro. It's just normal. That's how life is in the village. You get it?
No, but no.
It sounds very slavery.
No, I won't lie to you.
It's the way you said it, though.
Like, I won't lie to you. Instantly when you said, I was laughing. I said, nigga
Of
said
course,
12 years ago. Nigga said
Yeah, but-
roots.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not gonna just be boring, because
yeah, that wouldn't
you're not gonna
work.
watch it.
Yeah,
you're
no one's gonna share that.
Exactly.
Was the like no trim and the toplessness part of the plan as well?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Guys, you had it here
even,
first.
Okay, even the no, like the only reason I have a trim, someone offered to give me a trim. I was planning to just no trim it, because sorry, you guys can call me crazy, but if I didn't look crazy, what would you really be talking about? Because you didn't give a fuck about me being owed bread. No one gave a fuck about me being owed bread.
It's true.
I had to look rough. I had to come on that aggressive thing. I had to come and do the most. You know, act like I'm really pissed. I'm not pissed off. I just want my money. Do you get? I'm not pissed off. I'm not. If anything, I feel betrayed that my man was willing to block me for money he knows he had to pay. At that point, you're just a scumbag.
And I want to ask a question, like, so to what extent would you say that friendship was real? Because I think a lot of people were feeling like, this whole social media thing, like, you seemed really tight, always driving around, like, it seemed like a gang.
Jay is my guy. I can't lie. Jay, like, I actually link this guy in summer every other week, even though he was in Birmingham with his girl most of the time. We're actually proper boys. Like, I go to his house, I chill with his cousins, I chill with his little niece. Like, do you get? But Moses and Jed, if there was no camera, if the cameras did not exist, I've known this guy since secondary school. Why did we only become friends when my YouTube looked like it could go somewhere? You think I didn't notice that? I noticed that. I noticed that. Guess what I did? Cool. Came on your channel, entertained your fans, and put them to my channel. Like I said, I don't get used. I'm not an idiot, because I know everyone in this world is selfish. Everyone is selfish. I just feel like I feel like I'm so good at these things that I don't mind being selfless because I feel like my thing will bust anyway. So, but some people don't have that level of confidence. And I feel like for a man to not pay me for that show, it's almost like he feels like he's going to run out of that money, which means that his thing ain't gonna. He doesn't think that's gonna push for that long.
Wow.
Do you get it? I'm sorry,
I
but
hear it,
the reason people can book people for things, you know, is because they plan on continuing it over a long period of time. It's actually. It's a form of property if you think about it. It's like everything on social media is data. Do you get what I mean by data? Like it's literally information online, innit? So you own the information at that point, really and truly. So why are you not willing to pay for it if you see the value in it? And if you don't see the value in it, that's your own. You're just an idiot. Because you don't believe you're of that level of skill to keep it up for a long time. That's why I feel like I hate to sound like a hater, but if you go on my man's channel and you sort his videos from highest played down, actually see which ones are about him. Not Smash or Pass, all these public videos, they all get views because there's a lot of people, you get attractive people, you get confident people, yeah, that's nice, but when we're talking about, it's called YouTube, the personalized videos. If I am not in the video, his videos were not doing well. Facts.
Crazy.
I feel like you're carrying his channel a little bit.
Carrying is a strong word.
But you're definitely one leg.
But yes, I'm helping. Like I'm a crutch. Do you get what I'm saying? But he thinks it was the other way around. But if you went on my channel and you sorted my videos from highest to lowest, you don't see it much. And I did that on purpose. And I did that. Like it's sometimes I see
it's all calculated.
Like whenever I needed a video to do well, I didn't go to Moses for a reason. I'd go to Maggie and Joseph. Why? Because when they needed a video to do well, they would come to me. Do you get it? And I would go to Maggie. I've slept at Maggie. No one. I used to sleep at Maggie's house all the time. Not even on that vibe because we were that cool. Like I know all her siblings. I know her mom. I know her auntie. I can't even lie. I don't even know Moses' mom's name.
Crazy.
I can't lie. Like we went and it's like we were cool. Yeah, we were cool. I just feel like I am a fun person, so I can be cool with anyone. However, do you really care about me is a different question. Because if you did, you would have paid. Why? Because I could have invested into my own channel, which would have. So if you're not paying money that you're meant to pay, you don't really give a fuck about my life because you don't care. Like I'm owed the money.
Yeah.
And you don't care that
I can't argue with that. I can't lie.
No one sees it that way. Everyone sees it like, oh, you're coming online, keep putting the private. I'm just thinking, you guys aren't really thinking through the situation. You're just being very rash.
No, but you know what I mean? Well, you know this whole situation could have been avoided if you just made him sign a contract. Like, yeah, no. Obviously, I understand that. Cool, that's your boy in it. But end of the day, is a business thing. Like, if you made him sign a contract, then you literally, you could put on socials, you sign a contract, say you're gonna pay, didn't pay, and everyone be like, bro, pay the cash. You can take it to the law, and the law will say pay the cash. It's just writing.
Fairs. However, flip side, I was 19 when we did all of this first to start with. Number two. The thing with that as well is, when you start putting the contracts into place with your friends, it makes it very stiff. I think it makes it.
I completely agree with that.
No, but I feel like
I think saying that you're not being realistic.
No.
I
feel like
you're being
it's a
too
friend thing.
Optimally perfect.
No, but obviously cool. Obviously, we're all black. You're all like you man doing basically a black business from yourself, innit? But I know like from watching like other like YouTubers, like even like let's say which are another ethnicity, they will make you sign a contract. Like if you ask me to sign a contract and I'm your boy, I will understand that it's just to make sure nothing goes south. But if I take offense to it and you try making me sign a contract, that means really and truly you're not thinking of a business mindset. You're thinking of like, you should trust me.
Yeah, and a lot of people have said that like in comments to your lives and stuff like that. So,
but I think like I don't know. I don't think it's the first thing that comes to your mind. Like if you're all influencers, you're all making stuff together. You're friends as well. Yeah, like you just you just kind of think like you don't expect your friend to ever.
You're right.
Technically, I'm always right.
Technically, it's right.
The real world is easier said than done.
Yeah.
But me personally, like I'm thinking of it like if you gotta think of YouTube as your business, innit? You gotta treat YouTube the same way you'll treat any other
Yeah.
business or anything. If you're working with someone, you're going to have a contract in writing because no one can argue with it in writing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, now, like, this now touches upon what I was saying earlier. I don't see it as that. It's for vibes. Do you get it? It's just vibes that produces cash. If I'm gonna vibe, I might as well get paid to vibe. So, like, I did the dating diaries with vibes, bro. We used to buy, like, the cheapest fucking Echo Falls for, like, £20. Just take a couple glasses down and flirt with girls for money. Like, that's free cash. I don't believe I should have put a contract down because it would remove the fun out of it. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be fun.
I
to
hear
do
what
it.
you're
It's literally
saying.
too political. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but if money was my sole purpose and my main goal,
You would have made a
I would have made him sound. But my main goal wasn't money. I was just enjoying myself. Do you get it? It was fun.
So what, with your new brand now, are you going to take my advice and make people...
I feel like everyone should take the
Everyone's
advice
learned
now.
from this
Everyone's
whole
learned from this,
situation.
like, even splitting Ubers, like.
Listen, if you're going to start a business with someone or anyone, always make sure it's in writing because no one can argue in writing. Because these even bring me onto something I was discussing earlier. I was like, all the issues that it brings to social media, like, yeah, there might be big issues that we've all seen, all mad things like theft, rape, and all of that. But it's a thing where, like, if you brought what you said on social media into the court of law, will it still withhold or will it just be thrown out? That's what you got to think of it as.
And okay, cool. You're right, but that's why I can come on live and say Moses is a bitch, Jed is a bitch. Why? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, it works both ways. Like, same way you don't have to pay me. Cool. I'm sorry, let's be so real. Moses London is never going to get 500k views for some bullshit content anymore. He has to drop real good content now. No one is gonna fall for that shit anymore because he's a scumbag and everyone knows now. And I'm so happy with that being the case because you didn't want to pay. Cool. I'll just let the world know who you actually are because am I really doing anything wrong? He does owe me money.
Is that bridge burnt now then? Like, could you see yourself being friends?
He burnt my bridge. He blocked me. So, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm just... Like, at this point, Moses he's blocked me. We're not friends, right? However, he still owes me money, right? How different is it to the girls who get bumped by hairstylists complaining online? I'm just a civilian.
Nah, he's right. Yeah.
Do you see why I was so happy to delete A Milli? I deleted it in perfect time because who's gonna say I'm clout chasing? I don't need your clout. I do not need. I've had 3 Instagrams deleted, 3 TikToks deleted. Why would I still come and be doing the most? Because at the end of the day, you fucking owe me money, bro. That's it. All we can talk for you. It all boils down. You still owe me money, and as someone he blocks me on every single thing. But I'm seeing my face on the shade, bro. People are sending me screenshots. Why are you commenting on the post? You actually owe me money. Like, it's embarrassing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you owe me money and you're like, he's letting me do this. You're letting me go around and do the most. Like, I even look at Jed. I'm like, Moses went on live, started lying, bold-faced lying. Jed was standing in the back like an army general.
Nah, that killed when you said that. That killed when you said that.
Hey, no, don't even get me mad.
No, you threw the mic. You threw the mic.
No,
I can't lie, bro. We're wrapping up. We need to wrap up. Closing. Yeah, I don't even care. Like, but basically, like, I'm gonna give you some time to give your closing comments, final statement. But I feel like what I want you to say is like, let's say Moses is watching right now. What do you want to say to him?
Give me my money, bro. Give me my money. I don't care. Like it's not even about, like, I swear down, if you actually follow me, and you actually watch me or whatever, I don't care about this guy. Like, he's painted this image like Moses and Jed were my brethren. No, my friends do engineering. My friends play football because that's what I do first. YouTube was the 3rd in line. You lot were here. I have other niggas here. Do you get it? I just want my bread. You lot can go move on, go to Paris, go to wherever. Well done. Just give me my money. Until Moses pays me, God knows, I will use his name to make bread. I said this, his next video, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a Twitch and I'll get paid to slander his video.
You sounded like Lardy to Tim.
You know what? Guys,
but I want to say she got her bread. She got her bread.
Anyways, guys, I feel like we could talk about this all day. I can't lie, but if you guys want to see more of this, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've liked.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash it, and maybe we'll come with a part 3, innit?
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, because but the point where we went from here, like, you know what, too bold. No,
No,
like, you activate.
No,